Hey guys, so it is Sunday night and we are, I guess, prepping for next week. I don't know what we're doing.
What are you prepping?
I meant like getting ready for the week ahead. Like mentally prepare. You don't mentally prepare for the week ahead?
No.
Really?
What do you mentally prepare for the week ahead?
Like you think about all the things that are coming up in the next week and you like prepare for them?
That sounds stressful.
Are you serious? You don't like plan ahead?
I don't know what you mean plan ahead. I have stuff in my calendar.
Guys, I'm learning new things about Eric right now.
I don't know what that means.
No, but like I think about all the things that I have coming up this week and I like figure out if there's anything I need to do for them or if there's like stuff that I like. Okay, I just learned something new. Eric doesn't think about anything that's upcoming, whereas I'm like, okay, this week I have a hair appointment on Tuesday.
You gotta mentally prepare for a hair appointment?
I just have to mark it in my head so that I know that it's coming. So
I mark it
don't
in my calendar.
Well, I have a calendar. That's what I look at when I'm preparing for things.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I have work meetings tomorrow. Wednesday we have D&D. Thursday we're going
mentally
to
prepare for this meeting?
Well, yeah, mentally preparing for meetings is usually a good call. Like I have to be there and I have to like.
It's a good call to know that you have a meeting. It's like, oh, I didn't know this was happening. I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
You don't think about all the things you have upcoming and you're
that sounds stressful.
Okay, I have this and I have this and I have this.
No, I do that.
Anything that I need for that?
I'll do that at the end of the day. I'll say, okay, what's happens tomorrow? All right, that's what's happening tomorrow.
You don't think about the whole week ahead?
That sounds stressful. This is why you freak out all the time.
I don't freak out, but I need to plan at least a week ahead. Otherwise, I'm not prepared for anything.
This is why when you're sitting around, you look freaked out, and you're like, there's just so much going on this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just learned something new about Eric. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm prepping for the week ahead. Eric is prepping for the next 12 minutes.
Sounds about right. Right.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's so true. That's so sad. Anyway.
It's amazing. It's amazing to just be like, hey, stuff's coming up and I'll deal with it when it gets here.
Anyway, I like being prepared.
Stressed is what you're saying.
I like being prepared. So I'm not talking about this week ahead. I am talking about what happened today.
Yesterday.
Yesterday? What do you mean?
Yesterday we played Will's D&D game.
Yeah, we talked about
Pathfinder game. We did?
Yeah. Eric doesn't even remember what happened 12 minutes ago, apparently. I'm kidding. That was this morning. We put up a video. Do you not remember this?
I guess so.
Okay.
We talked
so
about
we're going to talk about things that happened today. Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday.
I went for a run this morning, guys.
We went for a run.
This guy was like, hey, put on your running clothes. We're going for a run. Did you plan in advance for that? Probably not. Anyway, we went for a 3-mile run. Eric,
Hold on. You planned in advance and you kept forgetting about it.
I did because I didn't want to remember it because I would have rather not have that on my schedule.
We went for a run. It was 3 mile. We didn't go time. We eventually are going to start training this one for time. This was a straight 3-mile run. You walked twice.
Yep.
For about a minute. I want to say
total or separate.
Collective. No, total. I'm sorry. Each time. Collectively for 2 minutes.
Okay.
I want to say you walked about a minute. And we got your time with the walking, 12 minutes and 47 seconds a mile.
Per mile.
That's okay.
That was my average.
It's a good start. The last time you ran was May. So not a bad start.
While, guys.
While we were running, we did not bring music with us.
Weird.
Which was, interesting for me.
Weird.
Interesting for her. Because I really wanted her to talk the whole time.
We talked about D&D.
It wasn't a matter of what we talked about.
No, it was actually.
Okay. But the whole point was to have her talk the whole time so we can see how her breathing was and know if we were pushing her too hard.
How did I do?
You did great. We had a conversation the whole time.
It was really good.
Yeah. The reason why we stopped was not because you were out of breath.
We stopped because it was 3 miles.
We stopped because actually you made it to 1.9 miles.
Oh, and I needed to walk a little bit.
Right. So that's okay.
I had a little bit of a side cramp going. It's been a while since I've ran, and I was side cramp.
It was a very good start.
And then afterwards, there's a really, really tall hill, and I walked at the end of the tall hill. I didn't walk during the tall hill. Steep. There was a steep hill hill. I ran up it slowly, and at the top I walked.
We start with a hill and we pretty much end with a hill.
Stupid. I hate him.
But
I love him for making me do it, but I hate him while we're doing it.
It was great. There are a lot more hills in your future.
I don't want to think about it.
This
I'm
was
not planning for that.
We were kind of just next weekend we're going to be at PAX, so it's going to be hard to really start training until after PAX is when things will take place.
Yep.
Be prepared for that because it's about 3 to 4 days of training every week.
What?
Yeah, we're putting you.
No. I didn't know that was part of the deal.
You're gonna work out once a week and run a half marathon?
We don't know if I'm in the half marathon.
Doesn't make a difference. We're gonna get you to do it. I played in my second game of Age of Sigmar and I lost. I lost pretty badly.
I'm sorry.
I played against somebody who had this like swarming army, and they just swarmed and they just got on top of me. And my big guy, I didn't get him into the battle till pretty late. He was rocking it. He was great. But this guy has been playing for years, so it just made sense.
He knew what he was doing.
That he won. It was okay. I was supposed to play my third game at 5. And that guy canceled again. So I don't know. That was supposed to be last week's game that we were supposed to play.
It was the 750 point game.
Right, and he's canceled again. So I don't know.
You may be out of the tournament.
We'll see what happens. After that, you painted something while I was away.
Guys, I worked on a miniature today. It's still a work in progress, so don't judge me too harshly. But I started painting the Phoenix from Kingdom Death monster. Check it out. It looks pretty good. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's pretty hardcore.
Are you going to give it some like flesh tones for a face and hands?
I was going to go black, like necrotic.
I mean, it's
Do
your
you
thing.
want to paint it?
No, it's your thing.
But yes, so I'm happy with how the feathers are turning out. Eric did want.
But he has a face. Like you can't just go black. Like there's a face in there. You have to do something.
No, in there, sure. I thought you were talking about on its beak.
I meant to have it some more like
the hands that are coming out. So Kingdom Death, if you don't know, is a really gross game. All of the hands that are coming out of its wings, those are all going to be flesh colored.
Okay.
And the face on the inside of his mouth is going to be flesh colored, but the rest of him.
What about the hands? Is that going to be flesh color?
Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see how it looks.
I really like that it's kind of a necrotic bird that's trying to eat you.
Sure. But it's also like a person at the same time. It's really good.
No, it's not a person. It's not a person. It's a gross thing. This is about as gross as I'll get when it comes to painting things. Eric really wants me to paint his Glotkin, which this is actually of the same size as the Glotkin, which is hilarious because if you put them next to one another, they look like, oh look, they're normal miniatures. They're not. They're freaking enormous. Do you want to hold up a tiny one next to it? Like a regular size miniature?
Like a regular guy?
A regular dude next to this.
Okay. Yeah,
that is a regular dude next to this. That's what I'm talking about. This is a huge... It's not a miniature. It's a max.
That's not even like the biggest one, but
I know. The point being, I'm happy with how the blue is coming out. I have a whole lot more that I need to do to it, but I worked for about an hour and a half on it today. And that seemed like enough, at least to get started. And I am happy with how the bright blue is popping. Now, it's not going to pop permanently. My plan is, after everything is painted, I'm going to give it a very nice coat of Nuln Oil to really dull things down.
Be careful.
Why?
You gotta be careful. You don't want to. You gotta be careful.
No, but it's Kingdom Death. Everything is dark and gross and disgusting.
Okay.
And then I will do a dry brush coat of the bright blue again to bring some of the color back up and out.
Look at you. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Because I do.
All right.
You act like I don't know what I'm doing.
Because you don't paint enough.
And yet you
I want you to paint more, and you don't paint. Then when you paint, all of a sudden you're Bob Ross.
A happy little tree here and a happy little tree there.
We'll add a second one because everyone needs a friend.
And we'll put some buttons in the background. Anyway, so that was my big thing today. I cleaned up the house a little bit, but
not exciting. That was not exciting. Appreciated, but not exciting.
Thanks.
Like I've said before, have really started with the Starfinder. Like
Eric's been really on it, guys. Actually on it. I'm not kidding. He's on it.
I had such a good time reading the core rulebook. I'm not done with it. I was just reading the tactical section, and I am so excited for this RPG. One thing that I read and I'm really excited about is you can drive vehicles in the game, and it just sounds like so much fun because you have to make rolls to, for instance, start the vehicle and to continue driving and for turns, and then other people can still attack, and short stops make a difference. You can ram and run things over. It just sounds like it can be hilarious and stressful at the same time.
Well, I'm glad you're so excited about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So now I've kind of finished the basic stuff. I skimmed through it because a lot of it, you know, I've known by playing Pathfinder and 5th edition D&D.
Says the guy who this morning was like, yeah, I don't really know how to play Pathfinder. Anyway,
no, but I mean like key words on what, you know?
Sure.
Like that's what I'm talking about.
Sure.
Now I'm going to read the DM section.
Want you to contradict yourself.
No, but I mean like the basics are there. I will have to, you'll always have to look things up.
Mm-hmm.
I know what scenario we're going to do. We're not going to start with
Absalom Station.
It's a longer thing, but yes, the what's it called? It's like a adventure path. They have an adventure path out now. I'm not going to start there. There is a kind of one-off that I'm going to do first, and then get everybody into the adventure path.
Okay.
But right now, it looks like I want to start in December.
What?
Problem is, I don't think anyone's here in December.
And we've already booked December for D&D.
So, 2018, January, it's definitely happening.
I like it.
I am super excited. When we go to PAX, I want to get some, they have standees that I can get. So I want to get some standees. I want to get some play mats so I can really just start putting all this together. If I have till January, I don't want to be like this one and still work on it a week before people play.
You'll still work on it a week before people
Well, no,
play.
because this is...
are really good at procrastinating.
Right, but this is like a preset thing, so it's not building something else.
That's true.
So if I can draw everything out now, kind of get it set, and then just kind of look it over the week before, that is the plan.
Okay.
Starfinder seems great. It definitely seems like it's going to fit something that I want to create and lead because of the space theme. Emma is definitely the fantasy one in the relationship.
Yeah, I am.
And I am definitely like the space person here.
Space.
So just being able to like travel to different planets and different creatures you can encounter. Like I was telling Emma, when we get this campaign going and I eventually branch off to do my own thing, I can see them giving them the option to be like, do you want to be space pirates? Do you want to be traders? Do you want to be bounty hunters? Like, what do you want to do?
Space pirates.
And kind of let them make the decision. We are significant amount of time away for something like that.
Space pirates.
I think we're a year away from like options like that. But I think...
Or could I be a space, not just a pirate, can I be like Bonnie and Clyde? Like, can we be...
Well, there's probably more than two, so...
Can we not be pirates, but can we be some sort of pirate light? I don't know. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But once again, if you become a pirate, know that people are going to hunt you down.
That's okay.
There will be bounties on your head.
Yes.
She says
Will there
yes.
be a poster with my face on it?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want the highest reward for me.
No, I'm pretty sure you're going to be like the lackey of the group. Nobody's going to really care about you. You're going to be like the afterthought. All right, guys. That's
I'm gonna be notorious.
You're not gonna be notorious. Are you gonna be the pilot in the group? What are you gonna do?
We're gonna find out.
You don't even know.
Do we roll for it?
I don't want you guys to roll for it. I want the group to decide. I mean, you could pick the pilot class, but also if you're a jerk, the group might not want you to. We'll see what happens.
I'm never a jerk.
You might want to be a jerk in Starfinder.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
Yes, that is it. She goes on sometimes. It doesn't stop. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.